Good evening, sir. My name is Mr. Ajetmabi. Beside you is Mr. Bamimore Theophilus. And we are here to ask you a few questions as far as NLM is concerned. But before we proceed, we would like to know your name, sir.
My name is June Okari Palagade, a member of Nigerian Liberation Movement, NLM.
All right, good. So the first question we have for you today, in your mission statement, you said you are advocating for systemic reform. How do you intend to go about that? Can you please expatiate to Nigerian?
Thank you. What we mean by advocating for systemic reform, I will explain this thing in three points. One, social justice. One, by promoting social justice. Two, by empowering citizens. Is that taken to create a more equitable governance structure? Are you with me? Then three, to champion the cause against corruption. Are you with me? Now, when we talk about transformative era in Nigerian politics, the first thing we need to understand is that without social justice, we cannot achieve anything. For instance, when we know, or I know, that the step I want to take, the action I want to embark on, this is the consequence of doing something. And if I try it, the law is there to catch me up. I will by all means make sure that I refrain from such an attitude or an action. So that is one. And then when a rich man knows clearly within himself that if I misbehave, the law will never spare me. The government official know that. I think we have experienced social justice. And then in such environment, the common man will have freedom to address his grievances in the court of law because he knows that his right will be protected. That is under social justice. Promoting social justice. The second thing is the second thing on the mission of NLM on the issue of transformative era in Nigerian policies is empowering citizens to create a more equitable, transparent, and accountable government structure. Governance structure. Are you getting my point now? So the moment we can empower our citizens, are you with me? I think the Nigerian system of politics, our political system, is that we enhance and develop. And at the end of the day, we are going to see the results we are expecting. Are you getting my point now? Then the third one, we must champion the cause of liberation from corruption. No nation will develop with corruption. Look at here in Nigeria. A single person will go with roughly $2 billion within a night, and we won't be able to trace such a huge amount of money. The finest city in the world today is Dubai. I'm saying it categorically, you can Google it. Dubai was built on the tune of just $10 billion. Imagine. And today, look at how people are messing around with our fund. Natural resources and a lot of things like that. So before we can talk about transformative era in Nigerian politics, we must champion the cause of liberation from corruption as well. The inequality, is that again, we must make sure that we bridge the gap. Is that again, as well as oppression. We must work toward that we do not experience such in Nigerian governance. So that will ensure every Nigerian to have the opportunity to participate in the democratic process and contribute to the nation's building. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I can see the question is well answered, and if I could pinpoint from what you said the first thing, if we are planning to make a reform toward the systemic governance, the first thing we have to do is to make sure there is social justice. This is a situation whereby the law, nobody is above the law, both the rich and the poor, and even an equal man, the same law that every one of us must obey must be equal. That is your first point. And your second point says that there must be transparency. There is no way where you, being a politician, you just feel you can go with our fund and nobody is going to ask you or challenge you. If there is a body that challenges you about our fund, so there will be total transparency. And lastly, we should make sure that there is no gap or there is no form of oppression or inequality among citizens. Everybody must be equal. So with that, I think you've already brought up certain points of how you feel our system has to be reformed. Thank you very much, sir.